At the Justice Center, a nonprofit organization in downtown Phoenix, it's another day for Mel Davis. Davis works at the center, whose primary purpose is to provide meals to the elderly without homes. But they do more than just that.
We got people need water in the summer, coats in the winter, shade, heat. It's just a change, a seasonal thing.
When the summer season hits, the Justice Center also opens its doors to give those without homes a place to find relief from the heat. According to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, over 600 people die each year from exposure to extreme heat. But unlike floods, hurricanes, earthquakes, and other weather phenomenon, no extreme heat events have been declared as disasters by the Federal Emergency Management Agency. So it's up to each county and the cities within to mitigate the rising toll of heat-related deaths. At ASU's School of Geographical Sciences and Urban Planning in Tempe, Professor David Hondula is researching how individuals like Mel Davis deal with the heat.
The evidence suggests here, as in every other city, that we are not doing as well as we could in preventing what we believe to be a preventable cause of death. So if we are concerned that the impacts of heat on public health may grow in the future, it would be useful to have a full accounting of the current public health burden of heat.
The National Weather Service issues advisories and excessive heat warnings to inform the public, and also compiles data on heat-related deaths that it receives from local and state governments. In 2018, over 180 people were estimated to have died from heat exposure. And while over 100 have also died so far this year, the total number of deaths in Maricopa County from 2006 to 2018 reached nearly 1,300 people.
One way Phoenix is trying to beat the heat is with shade. Adopted in 2010 by the City Council, the Tree and Shade Master Plan calls for evaluation and construction of shade structures that will achieve 25% shade coverage for the city by the year 2030. But according to one local activist, the actions that are taking place aren't going according to the master plan.
I don't think they have done enough. I don't think that they have made it a priority to do enough. I think that the city of Phoenix has been very good about making press releases and plans, but then putting those plans on a shelf where they are not followed through with.
Champions started a petition on change.org that asked the City Council to establish a citizen committee to monitor plan progress and hold those in positions of action accountable.
There's a lack of trees and shade along our public transit corridors, and plenty of folks here who don't have vehicles, and so they are walking places, and we're breaking heat records every single year. So it's my belief that the city and the state should be viewing trees as public health infrastructure.
Though some infrastructure like the Justice Center is in place, it's unclear how much will be added in an effort to give citizens like Davis heat relief, while the need for that relief is as clear as ever.